Yes guys, what's happening? So we are driving down to Birmingham NEC today for Hybrid Games. This is the first time I've done this event, this format of race. Again, like I said the other week when I done Deadly Dozen, I just want to try different types of fitness races. So this might be actually the last one until I race Hyrox Geneva. Again, just to build another good solid block leading into that race. But for now, yeah, we're just going to go, and with this being so similar to the Hyrox format of having things like the 100 metres of walk and lunges, burpee broad jump, sled push and pull and so on, it'll be a good chance for me to test where I'm at in a race environment. But above all else, I'm just going to really treat it as a training session, and yeah, just build on top of this current block of where I am building like a really big base at the moment. So I'm excited to see what it's all about. I just need to remember the order of the stations this time, not like we did in Deadly Dozen where I went into the lunges before deadlifts. So hopefully it's laid out the right way of where I'm not going to make that mistake, but we shall see. So expectations for today's race then, as I say, don't know, because I've never done this format before, but I think we're going to aim for somewhere under an hour. I've kind of worked it out roughly, so push the run stations, and then like I said, the main focus is going to be on those Hyrox style stations, as long as we pace it early, because all of the weights as well for like the walking lunges and things are open weights, and we're in Hyrox I race a pro, so fingers crossed they'll feel a little bit easier, but yeah, we shall see. So sub 60 will be the goal I suppose today. I think that's a good time for this race, and yeah, we'll just see where that puts us and where that places us. But I think my main decision for today is going to be what my Nando's order is going to be as soon as we've finished, because that is one thing that I am looking forward to. So let's get in there, get registered, and we'll see what it's about. We've got about 50 minutes until race time, so yeah, get in there, get warm, and see what it's about.
so race deep. Yeah. Put my teeth back in. Okay, so race debrief all in all. Good performance, improvements on all the things that I trained. Definitely like the sleds were just super light. I know Everlast Turf is known as being heavy, so sled pull for the most part, as you've probably seen in the videos, is I was just double handing it until my biceps fatigued. That wasn't difficult at all. Sled push, I think I went like 2 full lengths unbroken, and then I did a little break because you had the fatigue in your legs by that point. Wall balls, even though it was 6 kilos, fastest time I've ever done. Burpees was the fastest in race time I've ever done 80 metres. I think one of the fastest times I've ever done 80 metres. Lunges, even after doing the farmer's carry in the wrong order and then going into the lunges. Again, one of the fastest times I've done in a race. So we're improving. I think the only thing was, was that one, not having the experience of the race, of knowing the correct order for one. So I'd gone into gone into farmer's carry before I'd gone into lunges, which kind of like threw me off a little bit. And then also, I think by the wall balls, I was about 90 seconds ahead of the next guy in my wave, and then it just kept getting like further and further. So the issue with that was I didn't have anybody to pace myself off, so it was only when the doubles waves came out, if I felt myself slowing on the run, I was kind of like, okay, I'm going to keep up or overtake with these double waves. So yeah, all in all a good experience, but I'm going to go and get a Nando's now anyway and get a nice refeed, so let's go. Okay, change of plan. Nando's is like a 25-minute walk away, something like that, so we're going to go and get a can of Coke and then probably just stop off at the services on the way back, because yeah. Another thing actually, to top off my race debrief and my race review, Hybrid Games, why don't you have water at the finish line? I came off that sled push with the worst dry mouth, and I was like, oh, it's fine, because like when you finish the line at Hyrox and you get that like active pH water, or you get a Red Bull, and you just want something to quench you first. And I'm there and I'm just like, just wanted to get out of that finishing line just so I could wet my mouth. Like I wasn't dying of death or anything, it wasn't like I was collapsing to the floor being all dramatic and that, but honestly I felt like I was munching sand in the middle of the Sahara and there was nothing. So I had to go to one of the kiosks to buy a bottle of water. That was a big way of going around the houses to say, get water at the finish line.